Hello and welcome back to a vintage story. We're on Fury Riverlands. Got my armor. It's gotten a little beat up there because I've been over in this ruin over here. And this ruin, you know, like some locusts and stuff like to hang out, some drifters. I went around different rooms. There wasn't much going on in there. A few ruined items, but not a lot of things. A couple chests, but I had a couple double-headed drifters. Had to fight them outside, just kind of like get up on a pillar, and it worked out. I like killed one, I was like, yay! And then another one came out, and I was like, oh, is there some sort of weird spawner? But I got temporal gears and rusty gears on that, so I was quite thrilled about that. A few parts, you know, like not a lot of stuff, just because there's, I like the display case, that was great, got that. But overall, not a huge amount, but I came walking by and I found a little meteor. It was just like stuck right in front of this entrance. So I was like, okay, well, found another one, and that was near the glass trader. So I'm hoping that at some point get a road somewhere from our east side and get it down over here by the glass trader. But there is this huge mountain. I mean, it goes up to like 250 or something, and you can kind of go around it, and then the top is just like really bad. I tried doing it once, but if I could somehow get an east-west path and then have it go to a trader. I was doing some bit of prospecting in this area, and this kind of seemed to be about the best percentage around here. So I just started digging down, and bountiful iron. It's exactly what I needed too, so I'm curious to see just how far does this stretch in each of these directions. I mean, bountiful's really good to begin with, but just to be able to kind of get an idea of how big, yeah, that'll do. So I got some of our trees and stuff situated, our bees, and then that decided, okay, I need to start getting a little bit of a foundation out here, a little bit of a stair walkway kind of thing going on the outside, and the water wheel going somewhere. I think I want it to be in this line to the river. I might need to move it over some because it needs to go underneath the building. So that was the original thought. Anyhow, some dining room, kitchen, couple second story something, bunch of stuff downstairs. So the water wheel, which I haven't done before, there's two of them. There's the small one, and that takes some plates and nails, and the large one takes more plates and nails. The wood changes, however, the metal does not. And so I'm really glad that I did find the iron, because that's going to be a lot of plates. That's going to be like 24 plates, 20 to 48 ingots. So there'll be a lot of blooms I'll have to go through and manually take care of. The other stuff, not a problem. Finding the resin will be kind of, you know, a bit of a challenge because I've only found a few bit of stuff, but I do want to try it because I haven't done it before. And I've heard that the basic water wheel is just a little, not that impressive. So I'm hoping the large one's not like super insanely awkwardly large. Put that one down. If I'm going to put the effort into it, I hope that it'll be worthwhile enough. Also got some lead bits there. A little bit of excavating to do. But I've gotten some bit of supplies that have been gathered from the ruins, the trees obviously, some beams. I think I'm going to do most of it in like peridite with some bits of accents. Since it is there, it's what I found a good bit. That I'm thinking like maybe start with, and then I got a bunch of paths also that I want to kind of do like a walk around, and I want to incorporate walnut in a few different ways. So got a little bit built up here. I figured I kind of want like it to be like a half of a story, like the basement's kind of like half sticking out like a platform, so that I got this nice little walkway going around it. I'll finish that bit up here, but I've started digging out the below. Got some pillars put in where I think I want like the dining room situation maybe. The kitchen's gonna stick out a good bit. I'm gonna have a entranceway. And then a whole bunch of things down below and stairway. I don't know which way I'm gonna go with it yet. So I figured, well, we got our armor and our iron situation going. I would like to find more stuff. Hoping at some point maybe black coal, but in this place anyhow I found a little ruin. Apparently getting hurt on something here. Ah. Metal spikes. Metal spikes happens a lot in this game in ruins. So get rid of those guys. Got some rusty gears. So far I've started finding a lot of boxes, so we do want to get those gears onto that. Get rid of our spikes. Yeah, I do have cobble, but I think I will take up this stuff. Maybe, you know, leave some ruins later, but this is right by me, so it'd be very convenient. Get rid of our other obstacles so we don't hurt ourselves. And since all the ruins are kind of like redone, a lot of them are redone, some are like 2 stories, so you want to make sure there's nothing below or above or to the side. And yeah, this one is just a little 1-room thing, so I'm gonna take this apart. And I guess if you're gonna totally dismantle the whole thing, that's how you end up actually discovering things like a box that's in there. Not much, but hey, it's something. Add a little bandages to that. We got our saltpeter from outside. And just going out there, I found the bismuth that was in the cave. Wasn't looking for, but you know, it's rich stuff. I might as well grab that. And some down on the ground, but we have a visitor. And this guy, I want to stick away from him. Why they start running away at some point, I'm not sure, but you know, I'm not going to complain when it's a tainted. Just because they can really whip you there with, I don't know, their metal spike or something. Hey, even better. I think this is like the giving cave. First, blocks, a little bit of stuff, saltpeter, rich bismuth, temporal gear. I think I'll take all that. Alright, I think for now I'm going to just cut this off because all of the ore is still left over here, and that way I have one place to go back to and not have to worry about it. Just because this cave did open up into this really huge area. Apparently there's a guy shooting rocks at me somewhere. And it's a little hard to either block off or light up these types of caves. Just because it gets so open at one point and pretty porous. Alright, are you going to be nice too? No, that's okay. Well, anyhow, when I first came down from this ladder up above, I did see the cobwebs and I was like, well, it's right by the ladder, I'm going to leave it alone. So we'll kind of dig our way in there. And I really do like these little bits of ruins, even if they're small. Yeah, obviously there's not much here, but if you ever want to, I don't know, find something interesting, well, there is pipes. Pipes are sometimes pretty difficult to find, and if you're one of those that likes to collect them, then that's great. Really, really wish you could collect those bookshelves. That would be really nice, but unfortunately that's not the case. Alright, he did come back. And we did get a couple iron things, because I did get this iron sword done. Definitely needed that when coming down caving. Well, we'll leave that for later. But in the meantime, while going around and visiting caves and getting some of our iron cooked and collecting a few more things, Plenty more cassiterite and bismuth if I want to go find more things and crops. I figured it was probably about time to come over here and investigate. Since it's all completely dark, there might be caves themselves under here. And while I'm trying to get the caves immediately done nearby, I figured this might be a good time to go around and look in our neat little mountainside. So that looks like just a little lip there. I have not prospected the area here. I prospected a few other places around here, so I'm kind of considering it's like the same stuff. Oh, yes, we have ceiling friends. Friends that like to sit on the ceiling of these kinds of type of rock formations. Okay, well, if I ever want to come and get, I guess, the Jonas parts, those kind of the things that they might drop, there's a lot of nests that looks like, I don't know, 8 or so. It's also very deep. Don't think they would be trying to come to the surface and get me anyhow. Alright, well, that is good to know. Also more fire clay by me, because we'll need that at some point. And we'll continue getting our supplies together to build more. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.